How do you know that your parents are emotionally immature? So if you're being treated as an adult when it's convenient for them, but they treat you as a child, if they go against what they want, that's a emotionally immature parent. What does that really mean? It means that, for example, if let's say they always ask you to take care of the household, take care of your siblings, especially your younger siblings, and they'll say things like, well, you're the oldest one, it's your responsibility to take care of the younger sibling. Or if let's say there are bills that they're supposed to pay, but they're like, oh, I don't have enough, can you take care of it for me? Or anything that makes you the adult of the household. Or for some parents, maybe even like they have the opportunity to learn English, but they don't actually put in the effort to do it, and they rely on you to translate for them or do the conversations with them. Those are parents who are somewhat emotionally immature. If they are really emotionally matured, they will take on the responsibility to do whatever that they can to take care of as much as they can. And if they really need the extra help, then they will ask you, but they will still be taking on that responsibility to say, you know what, right now I'm doing all this that I can, but this is something that I need a hand with. Are you able to do that? So that's the adult part, where they treat you as an adult because they relinquish their responsibility. And on the flip side, if let's say you are you make a decision that they don't want. So for example, you may say, I am now in the wanting to make my own decision to not put in as much financially toward the household because I want to build up my own savings for my future. Or things like, I am no longer able to take care of my siblings because I have my own life to live. Then they're saying that, no, you're my child, you don't know what is best for you, I know what's best for you. So that's emotionally immature, because as a parent, when they are emotionally mature, then they will know that I am a parent, my goal is to raise a child where they grow up independent so they can go out and live their own lives. Not trying to control them, lure them back to say, no, you're still under my thumb. So that's how you will know that your parents are emotionally immature. And I'm sharing this with you because our parents are sort of like, it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. Some parents are a little bit over on this side, some parents are over on this other side. Then they may be always authoritative of dictating on what you need to do, or they will be like, oh, I'm up, I put up my hands and my child will take care of me, and all of those things. And so there's a spectrum in between. And I'm not saying that we're all humans are imperfect because of our own past experience, because of how we are raised, because of our relationship with other people while we are growing up. There will always be some sort of experience that puts them in a perspective that says, okay, my relationship with my spouse is this way, my relationship with my child is this way. And sometimes they may not know. Sometimes because if they don't have a good model of what a emotionally responsible parent looks like, then how are they going to function? And I'm not putting the blame on them. And at the same time, if you notice that your parents are acting this way, then it's just a way for us to take a step back to analyze the situation. Because what happens is, a lot of times they will say things or do things to make us feel guilty. So somehow they put that responsibility on us to fix the situation, and we feel very guilty. We feel so guilty that we feel like, oh, because of whatever that they had experienced, I have to take care of it. But what about you? So it's how you navigate through the relationship with your parent and the relationship with yourself. And in the Asian culture, unfortunately, a lot of times it's the collective responsibility of, oh, I am responsible for my parents because they have sacrificed for me, so then I have to sacrifice for them. And that is the Asian mentality and the Chinese mentality, that it is how it's supposed to be like, because it's all about filial piety. And so there has got to be a balance somewhere, that you can respect your parents and at the same time stand up for yourself. And so it's an individual base. I'm not saying that it is how it should be for everybody. It really boils down to how is your relationship with your parents, how they have been treating you, and what you should do for yourself to help yourself grow and expand and live the life that is most aligned to you, and that is most aligned in terms of your relationship with your family. And so this is a juggling act. This is a testing phase experiment to recalibrate what that means to us. Because what happens is our parents have been dictating how we should act, how we should behave. And now we need to rip ourselves away from this relationship to recalibrate. What is it that I really believe? And figure this out for myself first. And then once I grow this stability, then I can reach back out to my parents. Or not. If the parents is very toxic, then you may decide at the end of the day you may not want to. Or for some people, you may want to. So it really is a juggling act. And I don't want to put everyone in the same category, because every person's story is different. And so that's why I work very closely with all my clients. And some of them will just be like, I am in a good position and my parents need help, so I will continue to help them. But I have to recalibrate the fact that I have to show myself more appreciation, because I do want my parents to appreciate me. And that's where I have worked with clients that they come from that perspective. And there are also clients where they're like, you know what, it's been very always taking, the parents are always taking from me, and I have no other choice but to remove myself totally. And either way, I respect them, because that is what's most aligned with them. So there's no judgment there, because what is best for one person is not what's best for another person. And so I just want to raise this, like, bring this to your awareness, because your case may be very different from other people's cases. But when you're in the thick of it, and everybody is telling you you're such a bad daughter, you should be ashamed of yourself, why you're so selfish, then your perspective is kind of skewed. So we have to pull you away from that relationship for a little bit in order to recalibrate yourself. So whenever you're ready to do this for yourself, come and book a time with me, because doing this this work alone can feel very lonely, can feel very devastating, can feel very hard. So, and I want you to know that you are not alone. So whenever you feel you're ready to go on this journey, book a time with me and we'll do this together. That's all I have for today. Until next time.